As the Dallas Cowboys gear up for their Week 2 clash against the New Orleans Saints, there are already some pressing concerns surrounding key players. With the first injury report of the week released, a few names stand out, hinting at potential challenges for the Cowboys lineup. But there's more to the story than meets the eye, and the fate of one critical player has fans holding their breath. The Dallas Cowboys released their first injury report for the Week 2 game against the New Orleans Saints, and Jake Ferguson headlines the list. The veteran tight end has a knee injury and did not practice on Wednesday. Another notable Cowboys player on the injury report is defensive lineman Marshawn Kneeland, who also didn't practice because of a calf injury. The rest of the Cowboys injury report includes Wr. Brandin Cooks, NIRS, Limited, CBCJ Goodwin, Foot, Limited, LB Eric Kendricks, NIRS, Limited, DE Demarcus Lawrence, NIRS, Limited, OL Zack Martin, NIRS, Limited, and TE Josh Stevens, hamstring, DNP. Ferguson suffered a mild MCL sprain during the Cowboys season opener against the Cleveland Browns. After Wednesday's practice, Ferguson talked about how he thought he tore his ACL. Just the way it looked. The way it looked, Ferguson said, per the Cowboys' official website. I did hear a pop, and I think that's the first time I've ever had anything pop, and just kind of talking to the training staff and all the specialists, we have all the guys with their knowledge. They were kind of like, hey, we're worried about it the way it looked, looking back at the film. Thankfully, the man upstairs had a different plan, and I'm just lucky to not have that happen. Ferguson also talked about playing through the injury. Yeah, I think my only thought was ACL, and if my ACL's good, I'm fine, he said. There's some stuff you can play through, and I'm one of those guys who if I can play through it, I'm going to go. But at the same time, if I can't give this team my best and I can't live up to the standard and play at that standard that we hold, then there's no point in me hurting the team. The Saints have a long injury report to start the week. LB DeMarco Jackson, calf, CB Marshawn Lattimore, hip/hamstring, S. Tyron Matthew, heel, OL Lucas Patrick, toe, and DT Colin Saunders, calf, did no practice on Wednesday. 8 more Saints are also on the injury report, including Wr. Rashid Shaheed, finger, and RB Jamal Williams, shoulder, but both were full participants in practice. With both teams facing their own set of hurdles, the outcome of this matchup may rest heavily on the health of their rosters. Who will rise above the setbacks, and who might sit this one out? The next few days will reveal how much of an impact these injuries will have on what promises to be a highly anticipated showdown.